Hello and welcome to my channel. In this lesson I'm going to talk about curves. Curves are very important in Maya. We can create objects by using those curves, or we can handle animation, movement of cameras, different things we can do. So we can use create menu and then coming to curve tools, and I'll click on those top lines here to cut that menu out, and then I will use one of those top, front or side views just for simplicity. So I will start with the first one, CV curve tool, which CV stands for control vertex. And next to those tools, or those curve tools, for example, here you see some boxes. They're here, or we can find them all over the menu like this. If we want to access or customize any tool or any functionality, we can click on this toolbox and just do other things around. But in this lesson I'm not going to change the default settings. So let's start with the first one, CV curve tool, which, as I said, stands for control vertex. To create a curve, I can simply click drag on the grid, 1, 2, 3, and as soon as the fourth point appears, the line, which is the yellow line here, appears. So that's basically the curve. And then again I can continue that. In the meantime, if I want to change or come back to the previous point here, I can press delete, for example, to delete that, and just going back and back. And as soon as I press enter, so the line is just made, or the curve is just made. If I want to go back and change that, I can simply right click on that object and go through control vertex. So I have access to the vertices. I can select them and, for example, just move one of them or a couple of them around, so I can tweak the shape. Or again, I can right click, go to object mode, or just simply press F8 to come back to the default object mode. So that's for CV curve tool. I'm just moving this around, and I'm going through EP this time, which is edit points curve. Again, I can click drag and create any object. As you see, it's not waiting for any specific number to be or to be considered as a line. As soon as you click for the second vertices, you have a line, and again you can press delete to come back to the previous status and change the object again, or just press enter to finish that line. The third one is Bezier curve tool. If you have used Photoshop, for example, you must be very familiar with this tool. It creates again a curve, but this time giving us some handles around. So I can click drag here or here just to make another dot. And it's the same thing. Again, press enter, it's done. Again, right click, control vertex. I have access to those handles. I can tweak the shape. Then press F8, going back to the object mode. So As simple as that. Then it's pencil curve tool. This one works as you have a pencil and just, touching the surface of the grid here, and the line is just made. I can do it again, and that's it. The next one, or the next two couples, are 3-point and 2-point circular arc. So the name just says what it does, I suppose. For 3-point, I can choose the first, the second, and as soon as the third point appears, I have the shape. And I'm not just letting go the mouse key, but as soon as I do, so it's just done. But I can again use those dots and or vertices, I suppose, and manipulate the shape. Again, press enter, that's done. Right click, control vertex, and I can again change the shape, for example by moving that around. The last one is a 2-point curve. You can guess just the first and the second, but this time giving us another handle tool in the middle, so we can just adjust the shape by moving it around this side or that side. If I click, just coming here, or I can make it smaller, bigger, as simple as that. And one last thing I have to mention here, we can use, and indeed we have to use some short keys here. So for example, with the CV curve tool, I can use those short keys with the others as well, but for CV curve tool I can press and hold X key and then click drag, and you can see just snapping to the grid. So the first, second, third, and with the fourth one, here comes the line, and this time it's just a nice shape. I can try it again with another, just pressing X, third one, fourth, done. There is another key which is C. We use a short key, sorry, and V. I'll just go through them again. This time and just click drag on the grid, third, fourth, and then I hold C key. And with C key, as you see, the vertex is just moving on the line or on the curve. So when I let go and press enter, see, it just touches the line. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time I use V, and I'm holding the V key down, and you see just snapping to the vertices here, here, here. And simply with using that we can create a type of circular shape or a closed shape of a line or a curve here. So that's it. We have learned a bit about CV curve tool, EP, Bezier, Pencil, 3 and 2-point circular arc. Thank you for watching.